Moghasha mogha karmanah. Mogha jnana vichetasah. Rakshasīm āsurīm chaiva. Prakritim mohinim shritāha. Moghāsha mogha karmanah. Mogha jnana vichetasah. Rakshasīm āsurīm chaiva. Prakritim mohinim shritāha. Moga asha. Vrita asha. Asha means hope. Vain hopes. Useless. And our hopes and our desires, our ambitions, our expectations, our plans about the future are so limited. See, if I ask you how many want to be happy today or tomorrow, etc. Yes, what will make you happy if you ask you? Each one of you will give a different answer. Correct? If I ask a young boy, what is your, how will you be happy? How will you be happy? PS1 or PS2? Play. See? Balastavat Krida Sakta. If you ask a teenager there, what will make you happy? At least 2-3 girlfriends. Tarunastavat Taruni Sakta. What about Vruddha Sa Vruddha? What about the old? I should not have done this. I should not have even been married. Swamiji, I realize now only. Each one has got their own concept of happiness. Happiness is same, but how do they get the happiness? That's different. Okay, even if I immediately give you what makes you happy, let's say he wants PS1, I give you PS1. Do you think he will be happy after 4 days? PS2 will be better. What is PS, you know? All know, PS, PlayStation. So what will make you happy? It will make you happy for 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, 20 days, 30 days. Then afterwards what again? Again you go for something else. And that's how the whole marketing works. If everybody is happy with iPhone number 2, who will go for 16? Every year they create, no, 17 is on the... By the time you buy 16 and come out, there is an advertisement for 17. Oh my God. Is it not true? And that's how the marketing goes. And their marketing is also according to the time of the day. Afternoon, they will show you Jamaica. Blue, 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 blue. Late evening, they will show pizzas. Because that's when you get hungry also. Go and eat pizza. So their marketing is also targeted marketing. According to your need at that point or what you have browsed. So everyone's concept of how they get happiness is different, though what they want is the same. And based upon their level of intelligent maturity, so will be their hope, asha, karma, jnanam, mogasha, vain hopes, moga karmanaha, vain actions, useless actions, moga jnanaha, very limited, vain knowledge. Vichetasaha, with no chetas, no viveka buddhi. Not looking for permanent happiness. And such people, to fulfill their desires, what path they will take? When the desire drives you so madly, you take every possible shortcut to do that. This is called Rakshasa. Like Ravana. Ravana is the very name. Ravana means Sarvam Ravayati iti Ravana. Makes everybody cry. So, such a person will get his things done. It doesn't matter who gets hurt. I don't care. I want that. So, when the mind is so focused on getting what I want, I don't care how many people I hurt. And then you go to the next level of Asura. Asura is purposelessly killing. At least Rakshasa will kill some amount of purpose. Asuras are those who purposely, no purpose also they'll kill. They enjoy just in the violence. So they take to the Rakshasi Prakriti or Asuri Prakriti. The nature of a Rakshasa or nature of a Asura. Asushu Ramante idi Asuraha. Asushu Ramante, that's a definition. Asushu Ramante idi Asuraha. In wasteful, and Asu means actually is old or dirty or filthy drinks and food and other thing, in that they enjoy. Drugs. And all these intoxicating things are all not fresh. They are old, kept under the earth for some time. 150-year-old wine. Asushu Ramante. That's why when you go to the airport and all, they say, bottles of spirituality. Isn't it? So one person was sitting, I was going to Bombay, and then he was next to me. And we used to philosophy and all, he was talking. And I was just discussing with him. At the end, when we got out of the flight and I went to the immigration, so he was behind me. So I finished it, and then I started to walk, and he also finished, and he came with me. So we were just talking about, who is going to pick you up, and I was talking, and then I was walking with my, I went to the luggage section, picked up, he also picked up the luggage. No, before the pickup, I was like, sorry. So they were, in the Bombay airport as you go, so before you pick up, you go to that, bright light everywhere, duty free. So I was talking to, saying that, okay, somebody is coming to pick me up. And then after some time I said, oh, nobody was there behind me. I was talking to myself only. I looked at where that fellow is. In that bottled spirituality. He was talking all spirituality during the flight, but then he settled down for divines. Not regular. Different kinds of wines. Because their mind, according to that desire, immediate happiness, it will go there only. Even the eye passed by, I had not even notice it. Really, huh? Don't say that. Don't say, Swamiji, no, I didn't. I have no intention because it doesn't create happiness to me. So even if I walk by, if it is there or not there, how does it matter? But a person who has that intent, I have to take this. So, Rakshasim, Asurim, Chaiva, Mohinim, Prakritim, Shritaha. Mohini means what? That which deludes. So, those who have Moga Asha, vain hopes, Moga Karmana, vain actions, purposeless actions, merely doing actions for temporary joy, Moga Jnanaha, having limited knowledge, Vichetasa, without not proper deep thinking, Rakshasim, Asurim, Chaiva, Prakritim, Mohinim, Shritaha, Bhavanti. So, here he says, they do not know their own Parambhavam. See, it is one thing to recognize the Lord. Krishna form, you see, is obviously Vasudeva Janaki Putra. Correct? Oh, you worship and adore, etc. But Bhagavan says, do not do that only to me. Understand that divine nature which I am, physically I am only a human person, but my divine nature is exalting one and then so supreme one. You also is that only. That you should know. But don't just limit yourself just worshipping him. Then otherwise there is no release. As I said, if you are hungry, somebody cannot eat. Even Bhagavan you give prasad, but you don't eat, will you get satisfied? Bhagavan, आपके लिए सब दे रहा हूँ, मैं hungry हूँ. Bhagavan will say, you eat also. Similarly, worshipping the Lord, no doubt, understanding is Brahma Tattvam, but recognize that means in me also it is the same. Then only it is complete. It is unlike you go and watch a, what do you call, football game. Enjoy 2-3 hours, you enjoy the American football, I mean. You go enjoy it, where everybody is hitting at each other. So, after that, you come home. Have you become a football player or what? Have you? You watch a movie where the hero is great and is Superman and all. Have you become a Superman then? Spider-Man or whatever man? No. So where do you start emulating those qualities? Then only the real benefit is. You go to a temple, do the archana, puja, everything. But you come home recognizing your divine nature is most crucial. If it is not, you will go every day also. Nothing happens if you don't relate yourself to that. You may think, psychologically you may feel good. Every day I go to the temple, I know, so peaceful. Yes, because of you going to the temple, at home everybody is at peace. Some people do the Rudra Homa, Rudra Puja, and at the end then they come out, they are Rudras only. So, when you worship the Lord, recognize the Lord is in you. Shivo bhutva shivam yajeta. This is an instruction. You become Shiva when you are worshipping Shiva. Shivo bhutva shivam yajeta. Narayanam bhutva Narayanam yajeta. Why do we wear the marks? What is the point of wearing what Bhagavan wears as the Shiva means? You put the bhasma, meaning I have become Shiva. To become before I worship him. I have assumed the nature of Shiva. Similarly, when you are worshipping Narayana, you put the Nama. That means you have assumed the nature of Narayana. So, emulating the qualities of the Lord alone will finally give that release. Because there he said, Udasinavat asinaha bhava. You also become Udasina. Otherwise, Mogasha Moga Karmanaha Moga Jnanaha Vichetasaha.